going on, world? Brand new episode of Royal Key there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm here at Arkansas Track and Field with Britton. Britton, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, Arkansas Track and Field, this is a blue blood of track and field, right? The facility matches it. I mean, You guys have an amazing facility. What was your initial reaction to the facility when you first arrived on campus?
When I first got to see everything, my first thought was like, this is where winners are created. You can just tell by like the environment of here. Everything is made for a reason and everyone has a purpose and everything has a purpose here. So you can definitely tell like it's the real deal.
That's awesome. Yeah. Now I know you guys are also into the gear, right?
Yeah.
Every college student is into the gear. What is your favorite piece of apparel that you guys get?
As simple as it sounds, I would say our uniform is my favorite. I think it's really unique because a lot of uniforms just have like the name. So I think that that's really cool and just has like the big hog in the front. It's like super like, yeah. We're Arkansas.
We'll definitely talk about, all of the different technology and machines in here, but we got to start where you guys fuel. You guys have a lot of snacks. I'm noticing there's one missing, so that might be the most popular one.
Yeah, I mean, we have a big array of snacks, but I think for me personally, it would be like the crackers and granola bars, because I don't like to eat that much before practice, but I know some people do like with the fruit cups and the applesauce, but I usually stick to the crackers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is a typical pregame meal for you?
Probably like a light sandwich, like peanut butter and jelly or something, and then I would come here and get a granola bar and some crackers.
Okay. What about post?
Usually my go-to is a smoothie, and then I have a problem with goldfish. I cannot stop eating goldfish, so I always take like a few bags of the goldfish.
Is there certain things that they kind of create for you guys that really stick out and kind of like go-to meals? Or
a lot of us have the opportunity to talk to Carla, our nutritionist, because she can basically create like a meal plan if you're struggling with how much to eat or like what to eat.
But let's kind of get into how you guys train. First of all, you have an amazing view. What do you think are the go-to technologies and equipment pieces in here that you guys use?
I think the technology is cool. Like we just got a new Boost, which is like anti-gravity treadmill. So you're still running and getting cardio, but without putting pressure on your shins and stuff. So I think that's a pretty cool piece of technology.
For those who don't know, how often do track and field athletes lift weights?
Well, we lift 3 days a week, and then we usually have a recovery lift after meets. So just so we can, get the blood flowing and still moving, not just in bed all day after a competition. But it would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday is usually my schedule.
So the next room, I guess, that's connected here is the training area. How often are you guys in there?
Every day, yeah, morning to afternoon. People like the Normatex, the Boost things for your legs, because they put like blood circulation. So it's kind of like a recovery post-practice thing. But there's a lot of things that we use for like post-recovery or rehab that they hurt, but they help, so it's kind of like painful in a way, but it definitely helps you feel better in the long run.
What's a typical day for a track and field athlete at Arkansas?
So it would basically be weights come first. So you get up in the morning and eat breakfast or do whatever you gotta do, and then come to weights. Weights is probably an hour. And after that, we usually go to the Jones Center, which is right behind this building, and that's where we all kind of eat breakfast or get a smoothie and chill. For me, I would come back here into the training room and get some treatment or rehab just to make sure I'm good before practice. And then we also have our massage therapist works on those tables back there. So massage times are usually in the morning as well. Then practice time. So practice is like 2-3 hours maybe. And then we're all usually in here after practice, like everyone, boys, girls, pros, are all in here getting treatment after practice.
So Britton, this has to be one of the only facilities that I've seen. It's like a half moon type of situation.
Yeah, I really like it because it kind of mimics like the shape of the track, I guess. It's like a half turn of the track.
And when recruits are coming here, obviously they're reminded of greatness.
From the Olympians to just seeing like the team last year, actually. You see this and you're like, I want to be a part of this. And then there's the cross country team, they won too. So it's like you just see all the national champions.
Okay. We've done all kinds of facilities, right? They all have a certain thing that they do in their player lounge. What is that for you guys?
Honestly, I would say I think the biggest thing here would be naps, because this couch is insanely comfortable. Some people even bring like a pillow and a blanket and just take a nap on this couch. So I think our biggest thing would just be relaxing.
One thing I like about a lot of facilities is the branding. Were you a Arkansas track and field historian, or did you know about the program before? All right, so I'm gonna put you on the spot here. 5 favorite Arkansas track and field athletes?
5 favorite. I guess I would say one would be Tyson Gay. I was about to say that and then I looked right at his face. And then Janique Brown, but she was just here 2018, I think. And I remember watching her hurdling and just being like, wow. I would say Sparkle McKnight because she comes around to the track all the time and I just broke her 400 hurdle record. So it's cool like to have that like legacy, I guess. Right. Omar McLeod. He's another one too. And then seeing him at the Olympics for Jamaica, like insane. I don't want to say the obvious because I feel like there's some big names. Oh, Virginia Johnson.
Okay.
My coach's wife. I love her.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with what I asked Britton, so I need a different list. 5 favorite Arkansas track and field athletes of all time.
Of all time, there's been a whole lot of greats to come through this program. Obviously, it's one of the best NCAA track and field programs of all time. I mean, right here on the wall, Tyson Gay.
Okay.
Obviously one of the greatest American sprinters. Wallace Spearman, another one. Jarian Lawson, of course, he's still training here, one of the best. After that, it's tough, I don't know.
Now, just to be a part of this program, you have to be elite. Describe when you first got here, just seeing this facility, and just the versatility and functionality of it.
For sure. You know, they say if you build it, they will come. And I feel like they built this just this year. So this building right here wasn't here last year. And whenever I visited here after I graduated, I came down here on an official visit and I saw what they had, the facilities that they had. And then the program, of course, speaks for itself. But to come and to not only see the athletes that train here, but to see what they have and they built and the amount of commitment they put into track and field, I just felt like you had everything you needed in one spot. Yeah. Something I hadn't seen before at some of the other schools that I had, been to. So this is where we all hang out. This is the locker room. This is where we do our changing before the meets, before practice. It's pretty cool. We got the flags up here, which country we represent. It's cool to have an international presence at this track program and one of the cool things about Arkansas.
Yeah, that's what makes you guys unique, right? You guys are recruiting all over the world. Actually, can you kind of run down the people on the team and where they're from?
For sure, yeah. I mean, right here you can see it. We got a Canadian, we got a Puerto Rican, Germans, tons of Kenyans, lots of Jamaicans, people from all across the globe. And like I said, that's pretty unique to this program that we recruit internationally. And that's kind of what makes us great.
Aidan, I'm about to put you on the spot. I hope you're prepared for this. An individual locker here. What does it look like? Is yours clean?
Mine is not clean. I'm a decathlete. I'm doing 10 events with about 10 different types of spikes. Right. So I'm probably the worst person you could ask. It's not clean. Got a backpack, shoes all over the place. Got weightlifting shoes, sprint shoes, spikes, extra spikes, up top even more. Shoes. So I probably got 15 pairs of shoes in here. You got a safe, you got a charger, anything you need, we got it.
All right, Aidan, you gotta describe a meet here for me.
They say this is the track capital of the world, and it's true. Obviously the stadium, it gets packed, it gets full, it gets loud, but this is the best place to compete in track and field, both at our indoor and outdoor facility.
Awesome, Aidan. Well, man, we appreciate you and Britton kind of giving us a tour of this place, man. It's amazing.
I appreciate you having me. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our partners at The Game Day. The Game Day is a new sports and sports betting media company built for today's fan. Check out the link in our bio and on our community tab for all their great content. And head to their website at thegameday.com for the latest sportsbook promos, betting tips, expert picks, and sportsbook app reviews.